Shady reason Manon allegedly got fired from Katseye. We got to talk about this and more, but before we get into it, hi best friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my whole vibe is pop culture messy bestie. Feels like we're on a FaceTime call, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. You guys, Katseye is what is it called? Dismembering? Is it, girl, dismember? No, that's not the word. Girl, okay. I wish I knew bigger words, bitch. You know, this is the time I wish I knew bigger words. Katseye, the group, the iconic freaking group that I'm just starting to get into, okay? Uppy. I mean, I'm just starting to get into it. Well, Manon from the group announced that she will be taking a hiatus, right? But things have gotten tricky and a little bit messy. And, you know, that's when I step in, honey, okay? So these are the statements from the group and from Manon. Katseye breaking news. A member just quit the band? Well, not really. So let me stop you right there because I've already seen all the online rumors. Manon is officially taking a little bit of a hiatus from the group. The group issued this statement saying, hello, after open and thoughtful conversations together, we are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being. We fully support this decision. Katseye remains committed to showing up for one another and for the fans who mean everything to us. The group will continue schedule activities during this time, and we look forward to being together again when the time is right. Thank you to our icons for your continued love, patience, and understanding. Now, Manon has officially spoken out. And she writes, hi friends, I want you to hear this from me. I am healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again. Well, best friend, first of all, can I just say I am so here for any type of break, any type of just understanding your body, your mental health, your spiritual health, your all overall abundance, girl. What is going on, man? I can't even talk today. Your boundaries. It is so important to stand up for yourself because guess what, girl? If you don't stand up for yourself, nobody will, okay? And the reason why some people are criticizing this is because they're saying that there's a leaked documentary from Hybe saying that this was already planned. So just take this with a grain of salt, but allegedly this is a confidentiality statement that was sent for internal use between Hybe and Geffen Records. Subject Manon, status review and group restructuring plan Katseye. Following Manon's exit hiatus, management has conducted a full evaluation of her position within Katseye, including performance metrics, public reception, group dynamics, and long-term branding strategy. After review, the company is considering the termination of Manon's role as a member of Katseye in order to optimize group stability, scheduling, efficiency, and future market positioning. Key factors including this decision include reduced participation in group activities, inconsistent availability, brand alignment concerns, long-term group restructuring plans. If approved, the company will proceed with final contract discussions, quiet internal exit planning, and controlled public announcement strategy for transition to 5-member promotions. Public message will, and then it just gets a little fadey. But people are already reacting to this, you guys.
This message is for Hybe. If Manon doesn't come back to Katseye and it's due to some nefarious activities from management or she gets forced out for some reason, it's a wrap on Katseye for me. And this is no shade to the other girls in the group, Pookies. Don't even look at this video. This has nothing to do with you. You guys are talented, great, amazing, but something in the water just isn't right. And it really started with that reality TV show. That's when the narrative really formed about Manon, the only black girl in the group, mind you, being lazy and not deserving of her spot in the group. Where have we heard that stereotype before? And then people saying she's only there because her face card has never declined a day in her life. But mind you, the producers contacted her and flew her out there to be a part of the show and then ultimately to get into the group. So where do we go from here? And I'm going to say this too. Katseye fans, some of y'all deserve your lashings as well. Are y'all fans of these girls or do you hate them? Because sometimes reading the comment section, I genuinely cannot tell. Every day is something new. The nastiness, the name calling, especially the hatred towards Manon. And from what I understand, she suffers from some illness, some type of sickness that might cause her to take time off from the group. That's why she's missing from one of their most viral music videos yet, with over 200 million views, because she may have been sick from what I understand. So let me just say this to Manon. Alyssa Liu took time off because she wanted to, and she came back better than ever, and now she's an Olympic champion. Simone Biles took time off as well, and she came back and won gold. Manon, take your time off. I don't know if it's mental health related or if it's related to chronic illness or the hatred and the vitriol from some of the so-called fans. I don't know, but take the time off and come back stronger if you want to.
Okay, so first of all, can I just say this is not 100% confirmed. This is alleged. This is absolutely, I mean, a lot of fans believe it's to be fake, but I gotta say this. The music industry is so freaking dirty, okay, girl? And a lot of fans have said, the icons, shout out to you guys, have said that they saw this coming. They had a That's So Raven vision, and they saw this coming. Now, girl groups often, or any type of group, they often just go about their separate ways. And Manon actually, in a live recently, kind of gave it away that she was going back to Switzerland.
We go eat something. Ew. Okay. Do you miss Switzerland? I hella miss Switzerland, but I'm about to be back. Maybe. Where's the makeup bag they gave us?
So, if you know, you know. I mean, the way she was like, ooh, girl, let me just stop. Ooh, she knew this was going to happen. I believe they all knew this was going to happen. I think there's a statement that she said recently that it was that Americans, they believe in the grind, they believe in the hustle. It doesn't matter if you're sick. And it is true. I mean, I grew up in Europe, and if you're sick, you're sick. You know what I mean? Like, you still get paid for your time off. No job forces you to come in ill. Here, unfortunately, they do. Doesn't matter if you have a cold, doesn't matter this, they'll deduct that from your paychecks. Like, some jobs are crazy. And the American mentality is very different than the European mentality. And she did say that she is not lazy, that in fact, she just believes in the European way of, if you're sick, you're sick. She says America has a very different culture when it comes to work-life balance. You guys are all about grind and hustle. In Switzerland, if you're sick, you take a day off. No one's going to expect you to work. It doesn't help that her work ethic has been under scrutiny since day one. She says being called lazy, especially as a black girl, is not fair. Now I feel like I always need to put in extra work to prove something, even though I really don't. I think that if she doesn't stand up for herself, no one is going to. She's probably exhausted. She's probably homesick. She's probably missing her family. She's also probably just tired, or she wants to also do other things. Now, Katseye have talked about, going separate at some point and making, their own type of music, because they all have different likes and interests in music. Lara says in an interview, we all know that we all have goals beyond Katseye, and we talk about it a lot with each other. Actually, we have such different styles of music and different tastes, but they're like my fucking besties. I want them to win so badly, and I know they want me to win. So, listen, unfortunately, bands are not forever. Look at Little Mix, look at Fifth Harmony, look at One Direction, look at freaking Spice Girls, NSYNC, if you go all the way back, and of course, you have all the amazing, Blackpink and BTS and stuff. There's still so many amazing bands around, but I think Katseye was literally on the verge of just becoming one of the greatest pop groups, girl groups ever. I mean, they were breaking so many records. The Grammys were such a huge hit, even though they got criticized, which I don't understand why. But at some point, it's like, okay, yes, fame is amazing, but girl, my health is number one too. You know what I mean? So we love you, Manon. I don't think that she got kicked out. I think she brings the magic just like all the other girls. And I definitely feel like, I don't know, but the music industry is really fucking shady. I live in Los Angeles, bitch. I know it, girl. I'm telling you, there is some crazy ass shit here, okay? And, you just want to be very careful what you say, what you don't say. But Manon is probably also just standing her ground. There were some rumors about them not getting along and this and that, but I don't know. I feel like they're all really good friends. I really, truly do. I've watched so many interviews. I've seen their body language. I've seen the way they look at each other. They really do seem like they're besties. But who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And what do you think about that alleged leak document for internal use only about all the plans to get her out. Let me know in the comments. Love you guys so much for watching. If there's any more updates, you know I'm going to give you guys all the tea. So love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.